Check out this view. What a beautiful, beautiful place. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Catanzaro, Italy. We are back with Euro Truck Simulator 2 Hard Economy Mod. I think we're on episode 39 now, so the numbers are starting to get bigger. Today, we are going to actually be going back to the island of Sicily because I drove all this at night, and I feel like I didn't really get much of it in the episodes for you guys. So I wanna go back, drive around there a little more. We're gonna head back to Catania and take the ferry again. We'll actually get to see the volcano during the day, which is something I really wanted to do. But yeah, let's go ahead and head on out. Get today's episode started, which I feel like I say in every episode. But nothing wrong with that. Alright, so today, guys, we're going to be hauling 11 tons of IBC containers. Not exactly sure what those are, but we're going back to the Trasporti Mediterranean. Wow. I cannot say that word. Mediterraneo. There you go. My Italian is not very good for someone with a very Italian name and quarter Italian heritage, but it is what it is. That's something I need to work on a little bit. But I hope you guys are having a good Friday afternoon. I am actually home at the time that you guys will be watching this. Oh, don't come into my lane. Okay, good. I was worried for a second there. Wait a minute, we want to go, yeah, this way. Can't even go that way. There you go. Alright, so we'll go back down to Via San Giovanni, take the ferry across, and then head on over. So anyway, I'll be home at the time you guys are watching this. Headed to Bob Seger on Thursday night. It's Wednesday night as I record this. So I'm looking forward to that concert. It's actually, you know what? It's actually Thursday as I upload this. What am I talking about? This is Thursday's upload. So happy Thursday, everybody. Your American Truck Sim video will be coming tomorrow. And then the new channel updates is that the, as I said, Sunday's ATS video is canceled. But I'm still going to try to get up the 2 NHL videos. And I'm way behind on uploading from this week, so I got a little behind. So I'm gonna upload a bunch of videos when I'm done recording this one. And then we'll kind of get back to the daily uploading, the normal schedule for the last 2 weeks of October. It's been kind of tough, you know, leaving Athens every weekend. I've been going somewhere different, and headed to Penn State this weekend for football games. So I talked about that in the last episode. I'm much looking forward to that. But for now, it's just another day at trucking, and I got a big test tomorrow, so I actually might have to study for that a little bit. Might have to. We'll see. I have a tendency to not study when I need to, but I'm going to try to get out of here right after class if I can. Unless I have another ATS to record, then I'll come back, record that, and then go. See, guys, I actually have dedication to American Truck and Euro Truck Sim series on YouTube. Contrary to popular belief. But yeah, I feel like for the first time I don't really have a bunch of huge new channel updates or new life updates, because I feel like every time I get on recently I've had so much to talk about, so much that's been going on. And of course I just recorded an episode yesterday, and there's not much going on at all. So I guess that's a good thing. Sometimes not having much to do or much to talk about means that nothing crazy has happened in your life recently. That's obviously not bad. We are getting a little low on fuel. What do we have until empty? 1347 kilometers. So we'll have to fill up our tanks sometime soon. Of course, our we're down to we have $75,016, which I think that's about, were we at 72,000 after we made our recent trailer purchase? I hope that we were, but I'm not really sure. I want to make sure that money starts to go in the positive direction. All right, episode 37's up. It's when we got to Sicily, And it looks like at the beginning of that episode, how much money did I have? Oh, I wasn't using the route advisor. Just like I'm not now. So I'm gonna have to comb through the video. I'm on my phone again when I'm driving. Which is not the right thing to do. It should show it somewhere. Okay, $75,059 is what we had. And now we have 75 and 16. How do we lose money? I guess because we haven't made, we just made the payment, and once this is done, we'll make 631, so we'll be at like 75,500 after, the ferry cost, of course, and that's only, you know, this is, I mean, that's only like in a day, so yeah, we are, as long as we avoid tickets and stuff, we'll slowly be making money. I feel like if I go back another episode, how much did we have in the Sardinia episode, which got 10 views and 2 likes, so thanks for actually liking the videos, guys. This series has been tough to, you know, get a lot of views and stuff, so means a lot. Yeah, we had 75.7, but then at one point we were down to 74.2, so yeah, we were at 74,200, so yeah, we're definitely making money. I don't know what made us go down. Probably that ticket that we got plus a loan installment or something like that. It fluctuates so much. But it is what it is. Okay, the Porto is going to be to the right through the next tunnel, I believe. Is our speed limit 80 here? Yes, it is. Let's not waste time. We got places to be. I just kind of had a feeling, too, as I was driving this, that as much as I really have been enjoying driving around Italy, I really do miss kind of Finland, Russia, Sweden, kind of my home area in the game, my home area on the map. I mean, this scenery's beautiful and all, but there's just nothing like pine trees and cold climates. To me, it's always kind of been the preferred. So it will kind of be nice to get back to driving in those areas. I mean, it's also that northeastern Europe is also kind of what I'm most used to, I guess, in terms of climate and all that kind of stuff. That doesn't take away from the beauty of Italy. Oh wait, this is a service area, so we'll avoid that. Okay, so what do we got to do here? This should, okay, these highways just kind of diverge. It's kind of weird here. And what is our speed limit? 70. But yeah, it doesn't take away from the beauty of this area. I mean, I've really enjoyed Italia. And, you know, I feel like I talked for so many episodes about coming down here and finally exploring this region. And I'm so glad that I was, you know, able to actually do it after just so much talk and not enough action. Not enough playing the game and being consistent on the uploads, of course, is one of the issues. Look at that, 13,412 kilometers we've put on our truck since we've gotten it. That's, obviously I know that's game miles, but that's still a decent amount of miles. I feel like I've probably driven the equivalent of 1,000 kilometers in real life. I mean, it's gotta be. I don't know how many like real life kilometers it would be with the scale of the map from Stockholm down to here, but I mean, it's gotta be over 100. Because if you think about it, it takes like, it would probably take 3 or 4 hours to go down, so I would say it's maybe in 200 or 300, I don't know. Which really starts to make you wonder about the scale of the Euro Truck Sim 2 map. Because you just know the map's humongous. And I'd like to get some numbers. If any of you guys know, feel free to share, but like how big actually is this map? Like if you could overlay the map on a real world map somewhere, how much of the world is, how big of an area is the true size of this map? That's what I'm curious about. I mean, is it as big as like Switzerland? I feel like it is, which is really crazy to think about. I mean, how much effort and work they've put in, that it's probably the size of some small countries. Maybe even bigger than Switzerland, to be honest. I mean, the map's pretty huge, and what's amazing is all of this is placed by hand, and it's just an immense amount of work that they've really done. I mean, so serious kudos to them. I find it quite impressive. Yeah, I wish I could drive down there. That looks like a beautiful little town. Oh, no you don't. Yeah, you're getting honked at, buddy. That was my right of way. And I'm about to go on the wrong side of the road. Alrighty. So the Porto is down this way. We'll follow the signs. Looking very good with the palm trees and all. Even just the Italy portion of the map is pretty large. I mean, you think about how much real-life time it takes to drive from the top to bottom of Italy, it's probably 45 minutes. So it's probably good 45, 50 miles, kilometers or something. Ah, this is where I messed up. I think I went straight rather than turning through this tunnel last time. It was dark, I believe. Couldn't see because I had to rest when I got here. Alright, to Messina. Alright, are we Usquita or Entrata? I'm gonna guess Entrata. I have no idea. Is one mean truck, one mean car? I do not know. Oh, one's probably exit and enter. Yeah, that would be it. I'm very dumb. You are really dumb, for real. Alright, there's a stop sign there. We're just gonna ignore that because no one else exists around here. Alrighty. And to Messina, just 20-minute ferry. And a whopping 168 pounds. Look at that, there's my realistic graphics mod looking good at Calais, which is of course a crazy busy port that I gotta get to at some point in this game. Alright, 6 hours 10 till rest. So let's head on out. We are back to Sicily. It's been a long time since I've repeated a city in this series. Probably back in the first few episodes when I was bouncing back and forth between Stockholm and elsewhere. But after this episode, guys, we are going to have to bounce out of here and head on up to France because that Road to the Black Sea edition pack is going to be coming out soon. And I'd like to actually be on the border of that when it comes out, so I don't know if it comes out by the end of this year. That's going to be tough to do, so we're really going to have to whip ourselves up there, and I might even have to skip England and save that for later. Same with Germany, same with maybe even a bit of France. I don't know. Just depends on when SCS decides to actually release it. And I'm thinking, once November comes, that I'm going to switch this series to 3 days a week. And perhaps demote the NHL to 2 days a week. And the American Truck Sim, keep it at 2. I'm thinking, tentatively, that that'll be my November upload schedule. Just because, to be honest, I enjoy playing this game more than NHL. This is still my favorite game to play right now. That'll be true until the Flight Simulator comes out next year, I'm sure. And the NHL series also has not done super well, surprisingly. I just think Be a Pro is it's a kind of a weak game mode, to be honest, and I don't think a lot of people are super interested in watching it. So I think that's kind of, you know, part of the problem there. Unfortunately, I wish it wasn't that way, but it just kind of is that way. That EA has not really worked on that game mode series enough over the years, and it's kind of disappointing to see them focusing on, you know, World of Chell and the online game modes, and of course the microtransaction game modes. And I hate microtransactions in gaming. If I've talked about that before in this series, which I probably have mentioned it at some point, microtransactions are, to me, just a cancer in the gaming world. The way they, you know, basically make it so you have to pay real money to win in the game. First off, that's not fair to players who can't afford to do that. Secondly, it's just not fair to players who want to win on the basis of competition and who's actually the best anyway. If I'm building a ultimate team on FIFA or Madden or any of those games, I would like to, you know, actually win because I spent the most time. I mean, number one, I want to win because I'm the better of the two players, but number two, because I spent the most time unlocking cards and playing the game to unlock things. And I hate video games now where you can pay to unlock characters. I mean, I remember the best thing about Mario Kart was to unlock the robot guy. I forget his name. Waluigi, maybe? Whoever the robot was, the best thing about him was, you know, you had to basically beat the game to be able to drive as him. And you couldn't nowadays. I feel like you would just be able to buy him. And that's not... That, to me, defeats the purpose. There's nothing better than unlocking things as you go in a lot of games. And obviously, games like this, it doesn't really make sense. I mean, you unlock money to get trucks, and you build your business. This is more of a simulation-type game. And so are sports games to an extent. I mean, they somewhat simulate the sport. And I'd just like to see, you know, the things that aren't simulated, such as card packs and, you know, fantasy stuff, fantasy sports teams. I would much prefer... Okay, we are going to Catania, not Palermo. So we're going to go straight here. And there's another one of those very confusing intersections where right goes left and left goes right. Well, that's Italy for you. See, this is what we missed out on in the last episode when I was driving through it in the dark. Looks very, very nice during the day. But anyway, the point of the matter is, because I guess I repeat myself a little bit, is I like to win on merit, and I like games where you actually have to unlock things by playing the game, if I haven't said it clear enough. So it's disappointing to see that trend in a lot of games, but I think that's just the way the gaming industry has become over time. I love how every time I go to take a sip of water, my track IR goes up. Sometimes, I don't know, I feel like when you play this game, like, the track IR, you're just so used to it being there that you almost forget that it's there. It's like wearing glasses or contacts. Like, you go throughout the day, and I've never worn contacts, so I don't know if... I mean, I've heard this is true from people who have. But with glasses, you know, worn them my whole life, and sometimes you just forget you have them on. You go to lay down and for bed, and they're on, and you don't even think about it until you realize, you know, you lay sideways and they're still on. Of course, I've gotten in the habit of taking them off before bed, so that doesn't really happen anymore. But it's kind of an interesting, concept. How this track IR, you know, you just become so immersed in the game. And you know, I turn my head left to look at the mirrors for this car who better not cut me off here. No, you're getting ahead of me, I guess. Okay. Come on. Thank you. Thank you. Let me over, guys. Anyway, aside from the unrealistic and terrible AI in this game, although cutting people off is fairly realistic, I feel like, especially if you're a truck. Getting cut off happens a lot. Can you drive down there? I don't know. No, you can't. That's just kind of extra area. That's kind of cool. It's like secret roads that you can... I know there are secret roads in the American... or in the 18-wheel games back in the day, so maybe it's still the same. I don't know. But anyway... Oh, the track IR, that's what I was talking about. Yeah, you just become so immersed in it that you're just like, you know, used to it being there, and you almost forget that it's there. So then when you go to do something like drink water, your eyeballs kind of look down to try to stay on the screen, and then you see the camera do that, and you're like, whoa, what's going on? So it's really cool that it is that way, though. I mean, it just adds such an element of realism to the game. Alright, so I came all the way down here to see Mount Etna, and now I don't see it. It should be off to our right somewhere, I believe. Not to the left. There she is. Way up there, I think. Which I kind of saw it at nighttime, but I wanted to see what it looked like at day. That's gotta be it. Look at that. Nice little volcano. It doesn't look as impressive as I thought it would, to be honest, but still pretty cool. I'd like to see it have a little eruption in the game. That would be awesome. Let's slow on down here. Maybe the lava can cover up the toll booth. Let's go through the automatic one this time so I don't have to stop and pay. That's definitely it, though. So there you have it, Mount Etna. I think it's like a 10,000 foot tall volcano. Pretty cool, pretty cool. And that is why I drove all the way back down here. So if you don't care about volcanoes or mountains, then perhaps it was a pointless thing in your opinion, but not to me. Alright, I think I'm Catania Nord here. Yeah. Oh, I guess I can exit at either or. It wants me to not exit here. Would it really not be quicker to exit there? I guess it is longer. 42 minutes versus... Wait, can I... 58. Okay. So it is quicker to go to main Catania versus the Nord area. 81. 82. Slow down, truck. 78. Man, I can't click it when it's on 80. There we go. Cruise control 80. We are good. Alright, Catania Sud. That would be us. Oh, that was a cop too. Goodness, if I would have ran into one of those, that would have been a major vehicle offense. Don't get yourself caught in that kind of trouble. I want to take that road that that actually goes through the volcano, or like right past it. Maybe we can try to get a delivery up there after this one. Not really sure what would take me up there, but we'll see what we can do. Alright, Catania Sud, we're gonna have to slow down to 40 here. Someone's gonna have to let me over. Somebody. Bueller. There you go. And you have no time to waste, because there's another truck coming in. How is it dark already? 5:34. Man. Winter is coming. It is getting dark early down here. Let's turn our lights on. Just to be safe. That's actually crazy. Love using that retarder. So much more smooth than the brakes. The brakes are just so touchy in this game. It's hard to explain without actually like doing it yourself and seeing for yourself how they are, but they're just so touchy, it's ridiculous. Alright, where are we headed to? The Trasporti, that's right, I could not pronounce it for the life of me. And we'll just follow the signs from here on out. To the right. Our days are getting so short. I think night driving is going to have to start becoming a thing a little bit more with the days getting shorter now that it's almost wintertime in real life, because I have it synced up to the real life sun cycles, because I have a mod for that. Which means when it's Sweden in winter, it's going to be awful. The plan is, when I get back to the Nordic states, I am going to, wait. Okay, we're good. Those pine trees remind me of Sweden. I feel like those are not natural to Sicily. But when I get back to the Nordic areas, I'm going, after I do the new mod additions and stuff like that, I am definitely going to put on a winter mod. And do some winter driving around Sweden and stuff. I think come January, February, we will be doing that a little bit for sure. I still got to figure out about Christmas break, because I'm going to be gone for a month. And I might just bring my PC home with me. I know that's like a big thing to carry home, but then I could still play this over the break a lot. Bring my monitor, just bring the whole thing home. I think that would be kind of nice. Alright. Let's get this thing straightened out. Far up as we can. Alright, will I do this correctly or not? We know how it normally goes. Let's just take it nice and slow. it needs more. Now, kind of straighten it out a little bit. We overdone it again. We have way overdone it again. God, I'm awful. I start to get so frustrated with how I do at this thing. You have to the key is to trust your mirrors. And that's a very difficult thing to do. Okay, we still overdid it, but it's recoverable, which is good. We gotta watch out for that truck on our other side. Yeah, we're clear of him. Let's just keep it coming straight back. That'll be clear. Alright, now we can kind of just even it out up here. There we go. Alright. Still took us 2 tries. Why? Oh, all the lights just came on. That was weird. There you have it. 6 hours 17, $2.97, but we get paid a good amount of money. What kind of job offers do we have? We have a couple hours until we need to rest. I'd like to drive up through here. Is there one? I mean, maybe we could just go the long way. When's this thing due by? Tuesday at 2:39. It's a 5-hour drive. So we have till 2 o'clock tomorrow and it's 6 o'clock. So there's definitely time to rest. If we rested now, though, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, it would still be nighttime. I want to drive through that area during the day. But I feel like it's just not going to be possible. I don't know. But that's right, guys. That's going to be it for this one. I will figure out what to do, and we'll find out at the beginning of the next episode. Sorry for making it a bit short. It just kind of be getting a little late, and don't want to make too much noise, and got to get to bed. So, trying to make the episodes a little bit shorter anyway. That's going to be it for this one, guys. I hope you enjoyed. For now, we'll see you next time. I'm Mr. F, like 9916. Peace.